really then the question is for you, what's your priority? If it's to wake up, to realize yourself and to be free, or to notice the next distraction, to follow whatever the movement is on the outside. This becomes your challenge. Because if you're in this room, you've seen the horrors. You don't need for me to tell you what's going on in the world. But we can say for sure that everything that you see that's wrong has three root causes: ignorance, fear, greed. It's that simple. Everything. The environment, politics, whatever you want to call it, ignorance, fear, greed. That's what's running the death machine. And we can see it so clearly on the outside. We can see it in the bankers, we can see it in the politicians, we can see it in the business people, we can see it in the other. But what we're here for is to stop it where you are, where I am, right now. What if you are willing to stop ignorance, fear, and greed where you live? That's the living possibility. Then you become one less spot of suffering on Mother Earth. You become the potential. You become the freedom. You become the living possibility for those that meet you. Without your having to say anything at all. Just by the physical contact. Those who are interested will feel the vibration, will feel the silence, will be a call to it. And those who aren't interested will go their way. And so what keeps fear, ignorance, and greed alive is it gets overlaid with beliefs, ideas, concepts, faith. And in the name of faith, in the name of my belief that I'm doing the right thing, I can cause horrible damage. So are you willing to give up your faith, your beliefs, your ideas, your concepts of yourself? Because that's what keeps everyone entranced. And that's why we're here, to examine it, to see, what am I holding on to that is basically ignorant, selfish, or greedy? Where do I identify myself as an ignorant, selfish, or greedy somebody? Avram gave us a great good news last week. He said, they found the missing link between apes and humans. It's man. And that's what we're here for, to evolve from man to human. Man is ignorant, greedy, and selfish, and frightened, and angry. And we justify it. We overlook it. We give ourselves permission, not other people. Everyone else should be enlightened, but we have permission. We have permission to continue our own particular neurosis. And so what it takes is the willingness to examine ourselves, to see where am I ignorant? Where am I afraid? Where am I greedy? Where am I running on something and giving it a different name, calling it altruism, calling it love, calling it friendship, calling it career, whatever it is, the names and beliefs we give it. What are the wounds that you haven't faced and addressed? What have you been lying about? What have you been covering over? Saying, we'll just move forward. So you go back and you stop moving forward. You stop right here. And if you stop right here, everything that's been avoided will come to be finished. Just like if this country were willing to just stop and say, okay, we're not going forward, we're not going on to the next, but where are we here? What's here that hasn't been met? What's here that we need to face? And so each one of us can do that. And as we do, as each one of us takes responsibility for ourselves, then that's the possibility. Then we're not victims anymore. Most people in this country feel like they're victimized. Victimized by the rich, victimized by the government, victimized by the law, victimized by the Environmental Protection Agency, whatever it is your fantasy is that's doing it to you. People feel that they're victims. And as long as you're a victim, you don't have responsibility. It's not your fault. And so each one of us personally can stop being a victim, can take full responsibility, can stop right here. And that's why we're here, to stop. It's possible for you, for me, for everyone, to stop, to find what's here. To stop belief. I mean, beliefs, my goodness, can you believe people are running for president that believe in Jesus but don't believe in warming, It's like, you can see how beliefs are really dangerous. Really dangerous. They're not needed. You need no belief to know the truth directly. And if you don't know the truth directly, a belief is a way of avoiding. So if we stop all our beliefs, it's scary. It's unknown. It's empty. Heaven and hell, whatever. It's all empty. It's all unknown. Then we can find what's here directly, without belief, without faith. And what's here is who you are, who you've always been. What's here is profound, empty silence. What's here is living love with no boundaries. But if you believe it, you miss it. If you experience it and then remember it, you miss it. If you make it a concept, you miss it. All of those are ways of moving out of the experience and into your head, into the mind's trying to grasp what cannot be grasped by the mind. So for just a moment you put down every belief about who you are, whether it's spiritual or temporal, a body, a soul, a spirit, doesn't matter. Put them all down. Every belief, all faith. You stop looking to the next moment. Stop looking to the future, to what you will get, to what you will realize, to what you will receive. You stop looking there. You cut it off. You close the door to this imagination that there's something else you will get somewhere else, sometime else, and you just stop. And then you close the door on the past. Just stop right here. And this is where you find yourself. This is the beginning of life, the beginning of human and the end of man.